Hey folks, Species7 here, welcome back to survival mode in Space Engineers. Just having a little looky about my base. Other than getting a few more wall tiles finished up here, I haven't really done much in the base. So let me climb out of me comfy chair. Quick look out the window. Wow. I've had some pretty near hits here, I'll tell you. You see the off-colored patches? As much as I would like those to be iron deposits, yeah, they are actually meteorite strikes. And from looking out of this window, I'm almost thinking that enough of that edge is getting chipped away that it seems this big patch of sunlight is slowly creeping closer and closer to that corner of our base. That does not make me super happy. Alright, now I told you guys last time that I would finish stripping that ship down that we started with, which I have done. So you'll notice it's gone. Gave me an opportunity to extend our platform out a little bit. And which I have done. And I'm going to run out of gravity here pretty quick. It's alright. There we go, and we're out of gravity. And then I've been building a platform down this way. And eventually we'll come down here to where I've been mining. Which, as you can see, I've been hollowing out like a crazy man. I even threw a couple of interior lights. So, yeah. Ooh, I even left a couple of chunks of iron. I love that things do not in any way, shape, or form despawn in this game. Like, I haven't been down underneath this thing for probably my last 4 or 5 play sessions. And yet, whatever little chunks from the last time I was mining that I didn't pick up, they're still sitting here. That's just too cool. Ooh. And then there's things like that. Little weird bits of rock that, some of which are completely impervious to any efforts, and some of which, oddly enough, if you get from the right angle, will actually disappear. See, here's another one. And they will hurt you if you fly into them. But you can't really get rid of them. Kind of weird. Oh well. So, I have been thinking that maybe what I'm going to do... Now, I said I should build... See, this used to actually be level. This is where the floor used to be. This is how much iron I've mined out. So that we could build what we have built here so far. Indeed. And mind you, between the mining and the skeletonizing of that particular ship, we've also managed to amass quite a number of extra steel plates. I think I've got a couple thousand sitting in the locker. Now I've put a gravity generator way the heck out here, so that if I need to, because there's all kinds of resources, there's a big block of uranium there, there's a big block of gold there, there's actually some silicon up in that corner. The problem with them is that normally they simply fly off into space and go out the hole. Yeah, it doesn't work out too well. So I can turn on that secondary gravity field. And, weird. Had a little bit of a micro freeze when I entered the gravity there. I can turn on the second gravity field, and then we can mine much easier. But, as I was saying, I don't think that I'm... Whoa. Go walking towards the edge and the gravity kicks out. The next thing you know, yeah, your jetpack will kick on automatically if you get out of a gravity field. So probably a good thing. Although if you're at speed when that happens, you can slam into things before you get back under control. Anyway, what I was going to say before I so rudely interrupted myself is that I think what I'm actually going to build, and I think what we're going to concentrate on here, rather than mining, there is a better source of resources out there. And there's one there. Military transport, 12,000 meters away and closing. Now, the very same meteorites that have caused all of this damage. See how close this is to our base? Do you see all of these discolored spots? Those are meteor strikes. Okay? Every one of these is where a meteor is hit. Okay, including, what's this? You know, 20 feet from the corner of our base. But at any rate, the other thing, and it's probably how we ended up being here in the first place, is that these meteorites seem to mess a lot of ships up. And those ships have some pretty amazing resources going on, especially compared to, you know, having to mine it all out. And I'm thinking what might best needs our purpose, or suit our purpose. I mean, there's some cobalt, but again, ooh, and there's actually a gravity field, so where will it go? Right onto my base. That's not so good. I'm thinking what we really should be building is like a space tug. You know, something that I can go out there, a salvage ship. Right? So we can go out there, chase down these errant craft that are sort of floating through our system. Notice how arrogantly I call it our system. And haul them back here for disassembly. You know, we have all that space down there, and that's what I think might work out better. Mining is mining, but it's an awful lot of effort. Now, not to say we aren't still going to do mining, but I think to really get ourselves off the ground, to get a decent large mining ship built and stuff, I think we can salvage a bunch of those other ships. So that's going to be the plan, and I think that's going to be the direction of this, is never mind the mining, we're going to go capture these ships that come in. So, I think that's going to work for us, guys. I do. As I said, I have not done much else in here yet, but I will. I want to get systems put in place. I'm kind of waiting for them to get a little more out of the work in progress stage and a little more into the usable stage of the conveyor systems before I actually start installing them behind. But other than that, yeah. What the hell we got here? Isn't that weird? Just a random grinder laying there. What the heck? Why would there be a grinder laying there? That's really weird. I do have my grinder, right? Yeah. I now have 2 grinders. Isn't that weird? Huh. Okay, well. Did no explaining some stuff, man. Just no explaining at all. And we're getting a huge volume of goodies from stripping that ship and producing parts. So, there you go. Not bad. So yeah, I will do that. I'm going to continue puttering about on the base here. And, woo. Like I said, I don't want to go too far because I'll bounce out of my gravity field. So yeah, I'm going to continue puttering on the base. I wanted to show you where we were at, and let you know sort of my idea about where I should go from here. So, hope you enjoyed the episode, guys. It was a little bit short. It didn't do too much other than run around and look at things and yap like an idiot. Hey, I pre-ordered Tropico 5. So, even though 50 million other people are going to have it up on YouTube, come last week of May, you can expect to see that added to my channel, because Tropico is just a cool game. So, there you go. Hope you enjoyed. This has been Species 7. Take care of each other, folks. And until next time, well, you know what they say. Stay shiny.